What's up, guys? All right. So I'm going to make a video on applications of rational functions, which is what you guys are going to do today in your homework. Just a heads up that the review for Chapter 8 is posted on the website. I'm pretty sure it's got everything you need on it. I'll double check that and make sure that it doesn't have any gaps from things, because it is from last year. But if you want to use that as a resource to get a little ahead and check that out before Tuesday, it's there for you. And tonight's homework is also posted, and obviously this will be posted on the website as well, so you can go back and look at it. Okay, I have a makeshift stylus, which is made out of tin foil and a pen tube and some cotton and apparently some water, and I guess that works. I don't know how, but it should be better than last time, so we'll see. So we're going to do some quick notes on applications of rational functions. It's basically just word problems, but they can be kind of tricky, and it's really important in the way that you think about the problem. If you think about it in the way that I'm going to explain here, it makes a lot more sense than just read it. And there's my heat, so it's going to be super loud. That's cool. Okay, anyways, we're going to start with the problem. We'll go number one. I need to do draw. There we go, number one. Okay. So we'll say James has 34 milliliters of solution the solution is 38% water and 62% oil. How much oil How much old? How much erase. There we go. How much oil would he need to add to make the solution 85% oil? Alright, I'll give you a second to write that down. I'm sorry that it's so messy. Someday I'll find my pen note, or I'll just end up buying another one. We'll see. So James has 34 milliliters of solution. The solution is 38% water and 62% oil. How much oil would he need to add to make the solution 85% oil? Okay. So the questions here are, number one, what am I stuck with? The reason I ask this is because I actually don't want to focus on the oil at all. What I'm going to do for all of these problems, whenever you have a problem like this where it's asking you, what percentage would he need to add to get blah, 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 you always look at the thing that you're not adding, because that's what you're stuck with. In this instance, I am not going to focus on the oil. I'm going to focus on the water. They want to know how much oil I need to add, so I'm going to look at how much water do I have currently, because that amount's never going to change because I'm not adding to it. So in this instance, what am I stuck with? I'm stuck with water. Okay, well, I have 32 milliliters of it, and it's 38% water. Let me just double check that I have that right? 34 milliliters. Okay, good thing I checked. So I'm stuck with water. Specifically, I'm stuck with 38% of 34 milliliters. So I want to know what is 38% of 34 milliliters. Whatever that amount is, that's the amount of water that I have to work with. So we do a little bit of calculation here, and we'll do 0.38 times 34, and it's equal to, let me get my calculator out, 12.92. So again, they're asking me how much oil I need to add to the solution to make it 85% oil, which means that I'm not changing the amount of water. And if I have 34 milliliters of a solution that's 38% water, that means I have 12.92 milliliters of water to work with. That's not going to change at all. So what I'm going to do now is flip the question on its head. How much oil do I need to add to the solution to make a solution that is 15% water? So I am stuck with 12.92 milliliters of water, and I want a solution that's going to be 15% water, and this is how much I have to work with. So 2 would be flip the problem. All right, they're asking me how much oil do I need to add to get a solution that's 85% oil. I want to know how much oil do I need to add to get a solution to be 15% water. Using only the amount of water I have on only. Oh my goodness, that's awful. There we go. Using only 12.92 milliliters. All right. Well, this becomes a much easier problem. I have 12.92 milliliters of water. I want it to be 15% of a solution. So, move this down. What is 15%? So 12.92 equals 0.15, right? 15% of what value? If I take 15% of a value and get 12.92, then what's that value? So what we do is just solve for x here by dividing by the percent. Remember, I got 15% because if the solution's 85% oil, that means that I want it to be 15% water. It adds to 100%. So, if it was 80% oil, I would use 20% water here, but however it works. So you just have to make sure that adds to 100. And we're only going to ever ask you stuff with two values. We're not going to say like there's, 15% water and 30% oil and 25% salt or something. So to find out the total value of the solution, like how much solution do I need overall, I'm going to divide by 12.92 by 0.15. So equals x, which is approximately equal to, so 12.92 divided by 0.15, 86.13. All right, that's the total amount of solution that I would need, and we already know how much solution I currently have. I have 34 milliliters, so I just need to do 86.13 minus 34, and that'll give me the total amount of something I'd need to add, and we know that that something is already oil, so minus 34. So I would need to add 52.13 milliliters of oil. And that would give me a solution that is 85% oil, 15% water. So, quick recap, because that was kind of a lot. James has 34 milliliters of solution. The solution is 38% water and 62% oil. How much oil would he need to add to make the solution 85% oil? Okay. We want to know what we're stuck with. They're asking me how much oil I need to add, so I'm actually going to focus on how much water I have already because that amount is not going to change. So I have 38% of 34 milliliters is water, which comes out to be 12.92 milliliters of water. That value is not going to change because I'm not going to add water to the solution. I'm just going to add oil. So that's what I'm stuck with working. Then I want to flip the problem, and since they're asking me right here, how much oil do I need to add to make the solution 85% oil? If it's 85% oil, that means that it has to be 15% water. Well, I only have the 12.92 milliliters, and I'm not adding any more to that, so that's all that I have, and that needs to make up the 15% of the solution. So since the solution needs to be 15% water, and I can only use the 12.92 milliliters, I can use that to figure out what the total amount of solution is going to be. And it turns out that 12.92 is 15% of 86.13 milliliters. So if I had 86.13 milliliters and 12.92 of it was water, I would effectively have 15% of that entire solution to be water. But I don't have 86.13 milliliters of solution. I currently have 34, right? That's what we started with. So what I can do is just add the difference between what I currently have and what I would need. I would need 52.13 milliliters of solution to get to 86 milliliters of solution. And since they're asking me how much oil I would need to add, if I'm going to add to my current 34, it's going to be the oil. So I need 52.13 milliliters of oil, and that would be my correct answer. By adding that much to my current solution, I would get 85% oil. So I know that those are confusing. I hope that this is helpful to you. Again, this will be posted on the website, and you can go through and check it and maybe hear me re-explain. Probably at the end there was more beneficial than through the entire thing. I mean, I don't know. But do your best on these. And I mean, the whole worksheet isn't these, but you know, there's some graphs and stuff at the bottom too. So make sure you check those out. But definitely the best way to think about this is to flip it on its head and not focus on what they're asking you to add, but always focus on what you're already stuck with. And if one of you guys right now is like definitely like, oh, I see it, that clicks, like I'm stuck with that amount, I'm not adding to it, so I want to make the solution with that, and try and help your classmates understand what I'm getting at, because I know that some people in the past have struggled a little bit with sort of what the point of this is. Yeah. And if you're confused why this relates to rational functions, I can explain that to you on Friday, because it does, but the way that you solve it with rational functions can be very confusing too. So, all right, best of luck to you. Let me know if you have questions. You can shoot me an email or something. I'll try and check my email tomorrow. But check the website for answers and for the chapter 8 review key. And I will see you guys on Friday.